Get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Ready? 5-9.
Right here, right here. Right. He's telling right here. He's telling the right, Hey.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You're good.
Running with Kamara. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Switch. Hey, Zoom.
57. Nice, sweetheart.
Mike's 57. 11. Kill.
Hey,
Smooth.
Mike 57. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Clock.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality of just attacking the quarterback in the pocket, no matter what. They're one of those teams that says, we play the run on our way back to the quarterback. And that philosophy works for them very well.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10.
11. Hey, Charlie. Check 3. 20. Black. Check 25.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Win championships, baby. He's crossing.
Nick!
Watch out.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. Like 20! 65.
Watch the pass.
Hey, Steve 6. 12, fellas, here we go. Watch twins.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's put that team on the bus.
One, Omaha. Dick!
Well, they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
21.
36.
Garoppolo again. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
And a 49er first down.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber. 21. 21.
Tighten up.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Here we go. 80.
Kill. Check.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo taking a shot into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day.
36, 36.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. I'm here.
To throw, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Come on, one thing for sure, you know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a third down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Hey, Echo.
57 to Mike. Watch 57.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Watch the pass. Check 20.
Easy, opposite. 13. 21.
Kamara. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That's where you belong.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
3rd and 4.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, 21.
Now Kamara. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Let's go.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
56 is the Mike. Bandit. Bandit.
Over.
Spike 56. Danny.
Here we go.
Banjo.
Hey, Delta.
Banjo. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Breeze now on 1st down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here we go.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 56. Mike 56. I can't believe they let you play.
Hey, Orbit.
Let you play. 56 to Mike, boy.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Safety's creeping.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 21.
Let's go.
Watch the safety creep. Recon, 132 fighter. 21, 21. Lock, lock, lock.
Lucky.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
12,
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Hey, Wahoo.
Screen. Watch the screen. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done.
Let's go.
At their own 12-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
5-1.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Go.
We don't know no better. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Check.
Give me that ball.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. Kill.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. I'm coming.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Alpha.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. go, Mike. 50. Mike, 50.
21.
Ready? SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Saints.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Murray. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
65.
You kill.
57 Mike. Mike 57. Here we go, D. All day defense.
Hey, you kill.
Sponge.
You kill.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Ready.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Sammy.
57 to Mike. 57 to
Hey, exit.
Stay with your man. 57. Mike, 57. Here we go.
Ready.
Mike, 57.
Tonight.
On first down, Breeze. And his throw here's incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Deuce.
Protein spill. We go 21. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 56. Get ready.
Here's Breeze to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Get him, boys.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Hey, high 7.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. A give. This is Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Yellow lady.
Hey, watch the screen.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Boom! Sack, baby! Sack!
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be, 38 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Alex Anzalone gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
12. Hey, kill.
56. Must 56. Hey, man. Watch.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
It's a gain of 6. First down, 49ers.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And a 49er first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. I remember that game, December against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
11. 56, by 56.
From the 39, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. 49. Hey, kill.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Ready, yellow lady. 46 right there, 56. Coming in. We're good. I fool, ready. 56. Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down. Check. Hey, kill.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze is going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You're good. I fool, ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
13, 6.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Into last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season, really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
21.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Good job.
Rashard Matthews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing now is Breeze. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
36.
Breeze now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Wait.
Gain of 22 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Here we go.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Here we go.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
11.
65.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
One, Omaha.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He's going to go up top for the... And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
56 is the mic. Let's go, D. Let's go. He's coming. 21.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
0-2. Smith. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. I'm here all day. 56. Mike, 56, right there.
Now Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Niners take over first down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? 2.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds his rookie first-rounder. It's Noah Fant. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
21.
Garoppolo on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Young Trip is here.
Here we go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Go ahead.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Shift.
12.
Mike's 47. Man, that's trash. Hey, check Mike 47.
Flag.
47's the Mike, boys. 47.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5.
Check your kill.
42-yard line.
Breeze is looking to throw. And Matthews has it right side. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for New Orleans, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.